Thoughts? How is he going to do the overlapping bit in a second? Like the proper, like, you know, as in not just one after the other, call and response, but overlapping. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, a musical theatre performer, a voice teacher, and today I am reacting to and analysing something that many of you told me to react to after my previous reaction to the same song. As you can see by the title, I will be watching, reacting to, and analysing MARCELITO Pomoy's performance of The Prayer. I only see one name here, so I have instant excitedness bubbles in me. Excitedness bubbles, yep, let's go with it, let's roll. Now this has been on my list to react to for quite a while. It's definitely time to now, right? If you are new to my channel and this is your first time seeing my face, then hello, thank you for being here. I just want to take this time to let you know that I will be stopping, I will be pausing to talk about what I am hearing vocally. This is more of a pause chat, discuss the vocals kind of video rather than reaction and just watch the video. But if you want to do that, if you want to watch the whole video in full, I will leave the link in the description below for you to all go and check out. I feel like I need to say that every time because there's always someone that says I talk too much. I know. I love the sound of my voice. Is that what you want to hear? No, I just love talking about singing and music and everything. I get very excited. Hashtag excited bubbles. If you are someone that watches my videos and have not yet clicked that subscribe button, what else can I do to, like, get you to subscribe? I'm only saying this because I can see those percentages and I would love for you all to subscribe because that's nice. And it's almost Christmas. Think of the Christmas spirit. Right, I'm in a weird mood, let's go. For those of you that are keeping a keen eye to my upload schedule, yes, I've already, literally, my previous reaction was to The Prayer Pentatonics version. So I'm sorry it's the same song, but I'm sure it's going to be a completely different performance. But he's holding onto that table.
Wish 1075.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know.
Mitch has got some competition, let me tell you.
When we lose our way, lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
Wow. Okay, so many things to talk about. Firstly, I just want to comment on how tiny his mouth is. It's not really opening too much until we hit place. Grace at the end, A vowels tend to be a little bit wider anyway, but everything else we're keeping really, really tiny. And that's probably because I'm just going to say that the voice that we are in right now, it's predominantly in our upper register for him. It might not be where he normally tends to talk. So by having everything a little bit tiny, we are guiding everything to be a little bit more forward placed and a little bit more control because we're not spreading too much. Even though we heard such a glorious head voice here and really lovely flips up to there, we still had such a connected, grounded chest voice. There were moments of it grabbing down below, nothing heavy, keeping everything light. And this song, you know, it goes places. So we're already showing that the anchored and supportness and engagement of his core is there.
When we lose our way.
When we lose our way, so close to our chest voice, we can hear that, hey, when we lose our way. And actually, we've still got a real connection up on that way. Because we're not too loud, we can smoothly go into that transition. And again, way, so tiny.
When we lose our way.
There's a slight change on R. But otherwise, everything's so still.
Lead us to a place.
And listen how you can hear that kind of bounce off. It's kind of bouncing off his cheeks. Place. We get a little bit more bigger and wider there, just a little smidgen.
Lead us to our place.
Yeah.
Guide us with your grace.
And he kind of does this with his body.
To a place where we'll be safe.
But it's still so tiny. Oh, this makes me very excited for the next part.
Be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray we'll find your light
nel cuore resterà
and hold within our
How is he so chilled?
a ricordarci che
The stars go out each night.
eterna stella sei.
Oh, there was like a whole new world vibes in there. Sorry. Did anyone else hear that? Okay. I'm obsessed with how chill and calm and still he is. Just like, you know, I'm going to change a pitch and tone and quality and sound. It feels like the tongue is heavily involved in his lower register. And it's probably just because we're getting a little bit darker because, yes, they're going to be different anyway. One's predominantly sung by a higher voice singer and one by a lower singer. So they're going to be different anyway. But including a little bit of that tongue, if that's intentional, I don't know. But it creates a little bit of a darkness kind of feel because we're pulling everything a bit down. And how he's going through it so smoothly and controlled is beyond me.
The stars go out each night.
Eterna stella
soft.
sei. Nella mia preghiera
Let this be our
Like he doesn't even have time to like think.
quanta fede c'è
when shadows fill our day.
Oh, nice singing through the diphthong there. Day. I tend to not do that personally, but obviously every singer's different, so who am I to judge? But singing through the diphthong, day, would be not day, whatever the riff was. We're singing through the diphthong because we're going on to the second part of the syllable. Day, kind of goes e, right? Good. Because we were so connected to our speaking voice at the beginning, even though he was in such a high place for him, these low notes are coming so wonderfully to him that he's able to show us dynamics too. We can go in, we can go out, loud, soft. It's really wonderful.
Let this be our prayer
quanta fede c'è
So
when
to
shadows fill
that
our
vibrato.
day.
lead us to a place.
Guide us with your grace.
Oh, smooth.
Give us faith so we'll be saved.
Okay, thoughts. How is he going to do the overlapping bit in a second? Like the proper, like, you know, as in not just one after the other, call and response, but overlapping. We shall see. You all know. I don't know yet. We have kind of a pursed lips going on down here as well, which kind of goes towards a darker feel, just to emphasize the lower kind of register. Ooh, if I elongate my vocal tract, which is the journey from my vocal folds out of my mouth or out of my nose, that is the vocal tract. So if I am pursing my lips, it instantly becomes darker, whereas if I smile, it becomes brighter. Can you hear that? I have not changed. Well, I must look like a weirdo. I have not changed my pitch. That's so difficult. But that's what he's doing here. Real lovely.
Lead us to a place.
Guide us with your grace.
Give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia, di speranza. Ognuno di la mano a sua vicina, simbolo
sorry. What? Okay. This is well within his range because obviously we've shown a lot already. But what we're hearing here is a different quality, completely different quality. We are really into our mix here, going full force with our twang to get that support up there and engagement. Lovely belts. That top note up there on the so is on a B flat. So we are about to enter our second passage there. Yes. And you can hear that connection. We've got that center point, and as we progress through that line, which is a beautiful line to sing, I love this section. As we progress through that section of the song, that phrase, we can really kind of feel that sort of balance point do this. So rather than when we're traveling up, the larynx might want to follow us up there because it's like, everything's traveling up. No. Unless you are obviously after a more cartoony kind of voice. Yes. But if we want to have that balance from underneath, we need to make sure that as we are increasing our pitch and traveling up through the scale, through the song, wherever we're going, we want to make sure that we are balanced from underneath. So we've got that support and that groundingness. And Marcelito is really, really showing that here. It's wonderful. And again, he's just like, yeah, I'm just sitting here. Just singing, belting out my little heart one more time because once it feels nice to sing, you want to repeat this forever because it's so good. I love that. He's got a little smile. Sorry. The pace, we had a little bit of pace, we had a little bit of a slide down there, which is one's choice. We also had a little breath between the final word, which has now escaped my brain. Fraternita, because that R is a really long word. Obviously, wherever possible, it's best to kind of put a whole word in one breath and not kind of break it up. I fully understand and have been in many positions where that is just not possible. So obviously don't beat yourself up if that's a struggle for you, but it's just something that stuck out for me in that moment. But really, this whole section.
We ask that life be kind in waters from above. We hope it's so we'll find another soul to love.
On that two, we really get those lips forward to make sure that we are dark again, because otherwise it could get stuck. Too bright. We don't know what's going to happen. Too bright. Sorry, so much breath on my microphone. Yes, really, like, just how quick the agility to go from a thicker fold to a thin fold, like, on maybe one breath, maybe not even that. He has to go straight up there. It's insane.
We hope it's so we'll find another soul to love.
Let this be
This be your prayer.
just like every child.
Just like every child.
It's getting a little bit more of a...
Need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe.
Oh, had a little bit of a cry coming off that. Everything's kind of favoring towards an ah carnival, because again, it favors towards this dark kind of feel. I will replay that little bit of the build up at the end. I just wanted to watch that section again. That's why I stopped.
We'll be safe.
So relaxed.
Ai até sonhei. Sento che ci salva.
Wish exclusive on Wish 1075.
Oh, that was so cute. Up on that D note up there. Oh, so tiny, but because there's such a groundness to it and twang kind of like that to keep that supported, not just loosely up there. There's definitely mixing stuff happening up there and blends to keep that supported. So beautiful. Well, I am gosh darn happy that I finally reacted to that because I don't know what I was expecting. Obviously, you know, one person I was like, but just wow. What's really lovely to see is that, and I've mentioned this before, is that he is just so still and chill. He's just kind of and whacking out these high notes and low notes, changing so quickly between both qualities. Sometimes his arm was out on the table as well, maybe for extra support because he is only just sitting down after all. He has to find the anchoring support from somewhere. A little waver of a few notes here and there, but like, it's incredible what he is doing. I also liked that sometimes he's kind of like checking in to see, like, I don't know, he kept kind of like looking around, which was just brought a natural human-like feel to it. Thank you so much for suggesting this performance to me. I absolutely loved it and enjoyed myself very much. Be sure to click on that subscribe button and the thumbs up button and the bell button to be notified anytime I post. Do leave me any comments in the comment section below. I'll be sure to say hello, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!